What is up, YouTube? Flourish RLC, and welcome back to the Arizona Diamondbacks franchise. We are still here in Philadelphia, taking on the Philadelphia Phillies for the last, I believe, this 4-game set. You guys did see one of the games. We're looking to win the series 3-1. Hopefully we can go ahead and do that today, as we're going to lead off things with Jean Segura here in the top of the first. We had a big first inning in the last game you guys saw against the Phillies. Hopefully we're going to try to replicate that in this game as Segura gets a base hit up the middle, and we're going to get things started the right way. That one actually didn't get past the second baseman, but unfortunately there was no way we're going to be able to advance on that. So now we got Emil Rosado, who has been having a great rookie year, batting .420 as always. It also is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This one, again, into left. That's going to get down another base hit. Now there's 2 on and nobody out to start the inning. Things are looking good right now for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks trying to put something together here, trying to strike first, which has been something that we've been kind of getting better at, you know, is striking first, giving our already good pitching some solid room to breathe. As the NL leader in RBI steps up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, in this one into right. He can get down for a base hit. Runners will move up 90 feet, and now bases are still loaded with nobody out. The Phillies have a big opportunity here to make some real damages. A.J. Pollock up to the plate, 325 batting average, 10 home runs, 39 RBIs. This one swung on. This one going to get into left center field, but it's going to be caught by Odubel Herrera. The runners will move up, and we will score a run. So the Diamondbacks do strike first, make it 1-0. Still runners at the corners and only 1 out. So we still have a good chance here. Put some more runs on the board, and again, put the pressure on them, and that's what we really have to do. Just put the pressure on them, have to make them make plays, you know, and we can just kind of just sit back and let our pitching do what they need to do. As David Peralta up to the plate, and Peralta puts a charge into this one, deep into center field. That one over Odubel Herrera's head and bounces over the wall. Another run will score, 2-0 now. 2 men on in scoring position with Chris Herman up to the plate. Herman swung on this one into right. That's going to be a base hit. A run will score. Here comes Peralta, headed home, and he will be safe at the plate. And the Diamondbacks put a 4 spot up in the first inning. Chris Herman, the 2 RBI single into right, as Patrick Corbin has a pretty good run cushion to start off the game with. His nice 2.45 ERA, which I expect to go up, especially in games that I do not play. As Maikel Franco up to the plate with the runner on second. This one into left is going to get down a base hit. The runner coming round third. He's headed for home. He will be safe at the plate. Run just barely late. And the Phillies, like they did in the last game you guys saw, you know, we put up some big runs in the first, and then they got those runs back very quickly. That one, another one up the middle. Now make it 4-2 as the Phillies trying to put up a big number here in the first inning as well. It's definitely what we want to try to avoid. This one over to Jean Segura, the shortstop. That one will be over to first for out in number 3. So we do get out of the inning, but they still score 2 runs, which you definitely don't like to see. Hopefully we can just add on some more runs, keep them from coming back in this game. As Patrick Corbin up to the plate. This one into center field, a base hit, and the pitcher spot's on to lead off the inning. So again, if we can just add a few more runs, that'd be phenomenal. As Emil Rosado now up to the plate. This one swung on into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The runners all will move up, and the Phillies again are put in a bad spot. They're put in a tough spot as we got the big numbers in our lineup now up to the plate as Paul Goldschmidt. This one line right to the second baseman. They will get 2. So unfortunately we had an opportunity there, but we weren't able to capitalize. As you know, the Phillies just, you know, they made some good pitching, so, you know, some good defense, as well as this one is going to be roped into left, going to get all the way back to the wall, getting down, and that's going to be a lead-off double for the Phillies. So again, they're trying to put some more pressure on us. They're trying to come back in this game, and they're trying to retake the lead. As this one just barely fair down the first base line. We will tag him to get the out, but the runner moves up to third with 2 outs now. Maikel Franco, or Odubel Herrera, strikes out, looking there, and that will end the inning. Patrick Corbin limits the damage in this inning and still have the 4-2 lead. Wellington Castillo up here in the top of the third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and Wellington Castillo puts a charge into this one into left center field. That one back to the wall. It is gone! Home run, Wellington Castillo. Beef mode puts this one deep into the left center field. seats, and the Diamondbacks extend their lead 5-2 over the Phillies. And again, the offense is starting to come around. You know, whenever we can get those big power swings, you know, get a lot of home runs, that definitely will always help us as he extends his team leading home run numbers to 14 now on the season. So pretty big home run there by Wellington Castillo. Beef Mode has been having a great year so far for us, and he's been just killing left-handed pitching this year. But it's funny because you know, he kind of, or right-handed pitching actually. He has a better average left, but more home runs right, which I think is just kind of funny because, you know, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's more or less something you'd see out of like a switch hitter. You know, you'd see a switch hitter have you know, more contact left and more power right, but instead, you know, for him, he's not a switch hitter, but that's still the case with him. You know, more contact left and more power right. So still though, great year for him. As David Peralta going to come up to the plate now with a runner on first and one out now. Here's the pitch, and here's the swing, and this one put deep into left center field. That's going to find the gap. That's going to get down a base hit. Pollock will score, and Peralta drives in his second run of the game on the RBI double, make it 6-2. The Diamondbacks just keep putting the pedal to the metal and just keep on extending the lead. As this one, Wellington Castillo, he could have another home run back into center field. Herrera is back, and Herrera is going to rob Castillo of another home run just over the wall. A great play by Odubel Herrera to make that play. So now Chris Herman going to come up to the plate, 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, runner on third. Another RBI chance for Herman. Herman up the middle, that's a base hit. Chris Herman having a big day, drives in his third run of the day, makes it 7-2. And the Diamondbacks are just pulling away at this point. Now with Osmani Tomas being on the DL, it really does help to have a guy like Chris Herman step up. You can see a great play made there by Cody Ashe to rob Emil Rosado of a base hit. And that's something that's been happening a lot to us. You know, we've had a lot of plays like that where we get robbed of a base hit. But Paul Goldschmidt is going to make sure nobody catches this. A rocket in the left, and that one is gone. A huge home run by Paul Goldschmidt. And the Diamondbacks keep pressuring the Philadelphia Phillies and makes it 9-2 with that humongous home run by Paul Goldschmidt. And boys, he's been coming around as of late. He's been kind of, you know, he's just been kind of there so far this year. Now he's really trying to show the league why you should be 100% afraid of him, because he is just coming on into his own right now. A huge home run, no doubt about it. And hey, you know, this is the offense that I love us having, because you guys know that our offense has been fairly inconsistent this year. So whenever we can get big offensive outputs like this, it's, you know, it's fun. You know, to be honest, it's fun. It's a lot of fun to have big offensive days like this. Oberholzer, as you can see, is clearly frustrated there, but hey, Goldie just got all of that pitch, and Patrick Corbin still on point today. He has been great so far. I mean, you know, when you have a 7-run cushion, you know, it's pretty easy to do your job as a pitcher. You know what I mean? So Chris Herman up to the plate, 3 for 3 so far today. He's had a huge game with 3 RBIs, and he's gonna add another one. Babe Herman deep in the right center, and that one into the Diamondbacks bullpen and gone. Herman has 4 RBIs, a monstrous day. And the Diamondbacks keep punishing this Philadelphia Phillies pitching. Babe Herman, what a shot that was. And boy, has this kid been good this year, or at least, you know, the time that he's gotten to play. You know, with Osmani Tomas going on to the DL, I've been really, really happy to see, you know, this kid do what he's been doing. You know, to see Chris Herman play this well, and especially because he's a catcher that can also play in the outfield. As Patrick Haston, he gives this one a ride deep, and the first career home run for Philadelphia Phillies rookie Patrick Haston. It's a 3-run bomb to make it 10-5. Just, you know, hey, it's a hanging breaking ball, I think. You know, but I still think this game's kind of out of reach. But it's happened in the past where we've blown big leads. So I guess I probably shouldn't say never. But this guy, I mean, he's a huge guy too. He's like 6'4", 6'5". That was a pretty big home run there. Got all of that one. So the Phillies trying to make this game a little bit more interesting. The fans that actually decided to stick around today, hey, you just got to see something really special out of a kid that I think is going to be really good for the Phillies in years to come. As you can see, he's going to get the silent treatment here from his bench. He's like, oh, what's going on, guys? Hey, where's my love, all right? and then everyone's like, hey, yeah, we like you again. So it's still down by 5. A lot of work that the Phillies have to do if they want any chance of coming back in this game. Odubel Herrera will strike out, and that will end the inning. But not before Archie Bradley gives up 3 runs on the 3-run home run as Chris Herman gets his 5th base hit of the day. Herman is 5 for 5. He's been phenomenal. He's been spectacular today. Like, you know, when Esmani Tomas went down, I did not expect him to do this well. As you can see, another base hit there. Brock Holt loads up the bases, and now Oscar Hernandez is going to come up to the plate. He's going to try to see if he can bring in some runs, and he's been pretty good off the bench and, you know, platooning him at times this year up the middle. That one's going to be good for 2 RBIs. Here's the throw home, not in time, and then Hernandez drives in 2 runs, makes it 12-5, and the Diamondbacks keep putting the pedal to the metal here as this one into left, and that one caught by David Peralta. What an amazing catch, putting his body on the line in a 7-run game to make that catch. Hey man, he wants to get out of here. He wants to come back home to Arizona after this series. So that's, you know, he was like, I want to get out of here as quick as I can. As we get another strikeout there. So now 2 down, 2 on, strike 3 called, and the Diamondbacks win the game 12-5. An offensive explosion. Goldschmidt, Beef Mode, and Herman all contributed with home runs on the day. Chris Herman, a 5-hit game, 4 RBIs, absolutely incredible. The pitching was, you know, still pretty good this game, and boy, was this fun. You know, again, it's always fun to have big offensive outings like today. So a happy, I guess, Father's Day, because this game was technically on Father's Day. But I'll see you guys when we come back to Chase Field. I'm Fluttershy. Peace out, and as usual, have a great day.